Hey there, I'm Brittany Schroeder, and business and marketing are my jam. I'm here to walk you step by step through this crazy thing we call business. I'm a small town girl, chocolate eating, Diet Coke drinking mom, marketing guru, automation Jedi, and all around good time. This is your weekly dose of all things business and life, sprinkled with some fun. This is the Redefine Business Podcast. Welcome to another episode of Redefine Business Podcast. Today, I'm going to be talking about the American dream, which is to work less and make more, or to not work at all and still make money. What if you could create income streams that work for you even while you sleep? Wouldn't that be amazing? Well, welcome to the world of passive income, where your smart investments of time, money, or expertise can really generate a long-term revenue with minimal ongoing effort. Doesn't that sound just amazing? I'm going to be talking about passive income. Well, what is passive income? Passive income refers to earning that requires little to no daily effort to maintain. Unlike active income, where you trade time for money, like maybe a traditional job or freelance work, passive income allows you to earn money on autopilot after an initial investment of time, money, or resources. Some passive income streams require some upfront work, such as writing a book or maybe creating a digital course, and others involve maybe a financial investment, or, like investing in stocks or in real estate. The key is to set up a system that continues to generate revenue with minimal ongoing work and effort. So I'm going to talk about a few sources of passive income that either I've seen work or have actually worked for me. So the first one is affiliate marketing. And this is one of the easiest and most scalable ways to earn passive income online, but it involves promoting products or services and then you earn a commission for them. So every sale you make through, maybe an affiliate link, you make money. I like to do affiliate marketing for programs, especially in my business, things that I really love. Like, for example, I make a fairly good amount of affiliate income from Flowdesk, which is my email marketing. And I just talk about it. I use it when I have new clients. I encourage them to switch over because I love the program and I think it works really well. So there is another example. Some of the other programs that I use, I will recommend to people. This is really helpful for me as a business coach that's helping people get started in businesses, because these are systems that I use and I like them. So that's easy, right? But how do you get started with affiliate marketing? You choose a niche that aligns with your expertise or your interests. That's the first thing. The second thing is join affiliate programs. I always look at what I'm using and then I research and see, do they have an affiliate program? A lot do. I'm actually an affiliate for like Amazon and I use that. Kajabi, Flowdesk, there's several. And these are all places that I either I buy products from Amazon. Obviously everybody does. And then, or like the programs that I use in my business. And then after you have signed up to be an affiliate, the next part of this, and this is tricky. This is the tricky part because we say passive, but it's not completely passive because you still have to drive traffic. You still have to promote. But once you've signed up to be an affiliate, then you create content, and that can be blog posts, videos, social media posts that promote these products. And then you have to use your affiliate link. Another thing you can do is use SEO and email marketing to drive traffic to your content. So again, even though it's passive, it's not in a way, because you still have to drive traffic. You have to still talk about it and promote it. You're still doing the sales part of it. Okay, the next thing is selling a digital product. So I have created a bunch of digital products. I have one on how to grow Instagram, how to grow a Facebook group, how to build funnels. I have a bunch. And again, up front, they were a lot of work. So when I'm creating these programs and I'm selling these digital products, it's a great way to generate income. And I've already put in the work you just have to keep the maintenance. You still have to drive traffic. You still have to promote. You still have to talk about it. But digital products are assets that can be sold repeatedly without a lot of production costs. So that's another really good way to create passive income. So some popular digital products can be maybe an ebook, online courses, printables, planners, worksheets, templates. Those are all things that you can create up front and then you sell them. When I was a photographer, I did a little bit of stock photos and sold them. And so that was kind of nice. I just uploaded images that I'd already taken and then I sold them. So there's lots of different platforms out there. I use Kajabi for my digital courses. Again, you can do things on Etsy. There's just a ton of different places where you can host those digital products or sell different digital products. Okay, another one is membership sites and subscription services. If you have valuable knowledge to share, a membership site or subscription service can be an excellent way to create revenue. I have a business membership, and it's nice that I have that income coming in every month from people who are in my membership. This model involves charging users a monthly or annual fee, and then they can have access to your content. And so this is another really great one. So how do you build a membership site? You choose a niche and define, what you want to talk about and the value that you're going to provide. And then you have to create high quality content like courses or templates. I have in my membership, I have tutorials and templates and just a ton of resources, and I do trainings. And so I'm creating value. I use Kajabi, but there is a bunch of different platforms you can use. You can even use your website, WordPress. You can get a plugin and it can be a membership site and people can log in and you can manage your memberships that way. Then you have to promote your membership, and you do that with social media and email marketing and just all the content that you're putting out. Okay, another one, and I dabbled in this like years ago. It's been a hot minute. But print on demand businesses. So it allows you to sell custom designed merchandise without handling the inventory, shipping, or the production. So when a customer places an order, the product is printed and shipped by a third-party service. So I did this forever ago. I think I was doing t-shirts, a million years ago. But how would you start a print-on-demand business? Create a unique design for maybe t-shirts or mugs or phone cases, whatever it may be. And then you can use platforms like Printful. That's the one that I used. Teespring or Redbubble. So you can set up a store on Shopify or Etsy or on your website, and then you just link it to the print-on-demand company that you're using. Again, you have to promote these products and sell them on social media and in your content, but that's kind of how you get started with that. This one is probably one of my favorites, I'm not going to lie, and that's the stock market investment. And I got introduced to the stock market when I was little because I had a grandma that was super into the stock market, and I've taken a few courses. Definitely worth the investment of the courses is learning how to understand the stock market. And I've even gotten more my son than my daughter. It was kind of a hobby that we did together, but we were investing and I learned how to, understand stocks better. And it was a really fun hobby that we got in. And my son, because he started young, will actually make quite a bit of money by the time he's ready to retire. But investing in stocks is just a great way to make passive income over time. Companies pay dividends and you can make money off of your money. That's probably my favorite passive income thing. So how do you get started? Research and invest in stocks. Try to understand. Like I said, it's worth it to take a course to really understand it because it can be really overwhelming. And then you just keep investing. Make it, I try to teach my kids that your savings and your investing, it's like a bill. You pay it every month and you just figure out a way to do it and it adds up over time. So consider index funds or ETFs and focus on dividend stocks and investing. Make it a priority to learn how to do that. The next one is writing and selling books. This has been on my goals for probably 5 years to write a book. And I've started, I just need to be consistent with it. But if you enjoy writing, publishing books, either self-published or ebooks or print on demand, this can be a great way to create some passive income. So how to succeed with self-publishing, write a book on a topic that is high demand. You can publish through Kindle Direct Publishing or other platforms like Ingram Spark is what I've heard is another one that you can use. Again, you have to promote on social media, blogs, email, all the things. Consider audiobooks for additional revenue. You can use a company called ACX to publish on Audible. So I feel like if I ever finish my book, I feel like recording would take me forever because I hate hearing my own voice and I would be so critical. But that's how a lot of people consume books. So Audible's a good one. Okay, so those are just some ideas that I have dabbled with and I have made money. I'm not going to say that I've made a ton of money off of actually, I have made pretty good money off of the stocks, but it's because I started really young. The other one, like affiliate marketing, you get out what you put into it. And if I was more consistent, obviously, like I would make more money. And, but again, we say it's passive, but you have to promote, you have to drive traffic, you have to try different things. That's what marketing is, right? But the key takeaways for setting yourself up for passive income is just start with 1 or 2 streams. Don't overwhelm yourself by trying everything at once. And then the next one, this won't be a surprise if you follow me, is automate as much as possible. You want to be able to use tools and systems that really minimize your hand-on work. So that's like email automations, onboarding, selling, just making things automated. And so people purchase and then everything else is taken care of. And focus on your scalability. Choose income streams that can grow without a lot of effort. Kind of dabble and see what's working for you. And then, try to scale that. What can you do? What else can you do to help that grow? And then the last one is reinvest your earnings. Use profits to build more passive income sources. So as you're creating passive income, take that money and invest in something else and really grow that. Passive income, it isn't about getting rich overnight because it does take effort, especially up front, but it's about strategically growing and, figuring out what works and putting your time and effort. And you might have to invest a little up front to get that going. But if you choose the right income streams and you put them into, your workflows and you put effort in, then you're going to start receiving passive income. And I will tell you, there is nothing better in the world than being on vacation or waking up and seeing that you have received a sell, and you didn't do anything. It just happened. So that's awesome. So think about this passive income. It's a great way to just grow your business and to grow your portfolio and help you grow. So I'm excited to see what you decide to do. I would love to hear your thoughts or comments. So as always, reach out to me. Let me know what's going on with you. And I hope that you got some great takeaways from this podcast. And I will see you guys next time. Let's not stop the party here. Head on over to my Instagram or Facebook group, Redefine Your Business, and let me know your thoughts about today's show. I will see you again, same time, same place, next week.